That's what we put
No,
it.
but from the Christian perspective, it is believed that the man he created, he made male and female.
But we call Chukwu, when we express to God in that context, we say he.
Okay.
Is it not so?
Okay.
We say he. But in this case, if God is he, then who is you? So women, what's their place?
Men of Light Media House, empowering the mind, eliminating the world.
So we don't, it's not like we have one entity called the Chukwu.
If we begin to look at it that way, that means we are subjugating women.
Okay.
Because at that point, we begin to tell the world that Chukwu is he. He is the mighty man. He is the mighty man. That's what we put it.
But from the Christian perspective, it is believed that the man he created, he made male and female.
But we call Chukwu, when we express to God in that context, we say he.
Okay.
Is it not so?
Okay.
We say he. But in this case, if God is he, then who is you? So women, what's their place? So for us as Igbos, we don't even believe that God is an entity. Is an entity in the sense in human form.
A male or a female?
No, it can be a male, it can be a female. It is an energy that no eyes have seen.
Okay, in other words, we cannot really explain the term energy when it comes to this particular topic.
In this particular topic, we cannot in the context of Chukwu.
Okay.
Because look, I keep saying any religion or any cosmology, so to speak, methodology or whatever that does not coincide with science. For me, I think there is confusion somewhere. Because Igbo cosmology still also believe that the same thing that science talk about the Big Bang. The idea at which man was created in Igbo cosmology is the same as the way the science of physics said there was a Big Bang. You understand what my point? So reincarnation exists, but we do not come from no hellfire or no heaven. That is my point. There are 1,001 cases. I have seen 1,001 cases. It happened in my own home. There are places I have seen people who died and came back with the mark. I've seen a guy who had an accident, and a very terrible accident. He's the only son of the family. He had a terrible accident. Iron pierced through his eyes to the head, and he died. 10 months or 11 months, I think a year later, the sister gave birth. The child he gave birth had a white eye and a white hair here.
Okay. All right. Okay, that takes me to the next question. Reincarnation, people die, return back. But one thing seems to be certain, most of the people that have returned or people believe reincarnated, majority of them do not return back with the memories of their past life. Why is that?
Well, there are things you lose while you transit. We have different stages on this plane. We are in the gross material. We exist as human at the gross material level. And the souls, and there is spirit soul. The spirit has its own, the soul realm has its own stage. Okay. In Alpha, we call them Ijite. There are different Ijite. We say Ijite, Mbo, Ijite, Bo, Ijite, Ijite, no. There are different levels of energy levels when it comes to planes, and it's more or less just now that we talk about, in this recent time, we talk about the UFOs. You understand? The UFOs, not all of them exist in this our plane. You understand? They have their own plane. And to be fact, nobody would tell you that they exist in mass. No. But they live in a plane, a portal, in between this, you understand, the Earth and other galactical, yeah. So at the end of the day, we have to talk about how in this plane there are things you must lose while you travel these thousands of million years while you travel to this realm.
Okay.
You understand? There are things you lose, and one of those things are your memories. You understand? But you can still access the Akashic record.
Okay.
Because every memory that every human being has a record in Akashic record. That's why in ancient time, Like I used to tell people, why Alpha is very important, the right Alpha, the right Ugili, is that it assesses the Akashic record of your record. With this record, we can tell you can get information of your past life, the oath you took, what you did, good or bad. Then you know how you live your life in this particular present journey.